Yo, 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 we back at it. And today is the day that we finally start learning. But before that, I gotta do something. I gotta put on my learning hair. Yeah, we're gonna do that. As you can see, this used to be my St. Patty's Day hat, but then I stopped drinking. And now I need an excuse to wear a hat. So from now on, it is the learning hat. Alright, now let's get into the book. The premise is quite simple. The people who love you the most are probably the worst people to ask about your idea. Not because they hate you, obviously, they love you, but it's exactly because of that. They are hardwired to tell you what you want to hear. It's not just people who love you. As humans, we have a tendency to avoid conflict. So if you present your idea to someone and ask them point blank, yo, did you like it? They are 101% most probably gonna say, yes, I loved it actually. And that gives you no information whatsoever. If anything, it gives you what's known as a false positive. And a false positive is worse than no information at all. There's a line from the book that I really love, which is a false positive is like convincing a drunk guy he is sober. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Let me tell you a story. It's about this company called Humane AI. They came out with a pin like device that you wear right here sometime in 2023, I think it was. And when they demoed that product out, they got a lot of, ooh, that's crazy. That looks amazing. Yo, all of that stuff. But then when they actually started shipping the product, within 1 month of shipping it, their return rate was higher than their new purchase rate. That's not that's not good. I don't have to tell you that. That's a failure of a product. And within a year, I think they went bankrupt, and they had to shut the whole thing down. And these people, the people who created that, were ex Apple employees, ex Apple engineers. So, not stupid people by any measure. Quite the contrary, they were really smart people. But they never focused on the right question. Instead of focusing on the wows, they needed to focus on the whys. Why do people need this? Do people even need this? And that's what this book teaches us, to ask that question, teaching us how to ask that question so we know exactly what to build and we are not stuck in something like that. Now, people don't owe us the truth. We have to dig it out. And you've got the best object to dig it out with, your question. Your question is like a shovel. The better the question, the better the answer you're going to get. So that's pretty much all we're going to learn from this book, and is how to create a good question so that we get the best information out. And once we get the best information out, we know what to build with it. That's it. That's it in terms of learning for today. Tomorrow, we are gonna look at possibly one of the worst customer conversations in existence. So that's it. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. Nah, I'm kidding. The Yap session is still left. So let me take the hat off now that we're done with the learning, and on to the Yapathon. So what happened today? Sadly, the guy that I was supposed to meet, the quote unquote customer conversation that I was supposed to have, he canceled last minute. But not all hope is lost just yet. He said he's gonna reschedule for some time else this week because he had a crazy Monday. And honestly, I don't blame him. Like Mondays are usually the worst time to have like outside stuff come up. So he's probably gonna, fingers crossed, he's gonna reschedule for sometime this week. Let's see what happens then. But yeah, that was not all. I updated the spechawk demo video. So it's the same one that's on YouTube, but I updated it to be a little bit more current and recent. So it's live on spechawk.ai. If you want to check it out, go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna post it on LinkedIn tomorrow. So if you can like it, please go ahead and do that. If you cannot, I'm not gonna be mad. You're fine. It's not a biggie. All right, what else? Oh, while we're on the topic of LinkedIn, I went all out on LinkedIn again today. Obviously, I have to. But today I went with a different kind of, you know, focus. Today's today's all the messages that I sent were with the focus of, um, oh, I am a founder in training and I want to learn from you. The hope is I possibly find a mentor. And even better would be I find a good person who is willing to become my co founder. That'll be like the best thing ever. So fingers crossed on that as well. I set up a few calls based on that, premise. So those are not really customer calls, those are more mentorship, learning perspective calls that are gonna be held like sometime this week. All right, that's I think that's pretty much it for today. Also, a guy like a couple of days back asked me for my email address in the comments. I pointed him to where to find my email, and then he never sent me an email. Yo, what? So that confused me a little bit, but that was that. Also, Ted Lasso's back on, guys. Y'all gotta watch it. If you haven't, it's a beautiful show. I'm obviously not sponsored by them. I just love it so much. It's like such a positive show, and that's needed in today's world, like quite a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye bye.